I study diplomatic and military history, and I think the story of the Black volunteers in the Civil War is a very inspiring story for all Americans, because here you have men that volunteered to fight in the Civil War that did so at a time when other men didn't want to. And these were men who wanted to show something about their citizenship. They were denied privileges of citizenship, so they took on responsibilities of citizenship to show that they were good citizens. And I think that's extremely inspiring. This particular image I find really interesting for a number of reasons. First, it's in an album was, I guess, produced or part of the Association of the Officers of the 55th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment. And I guess because of this movie Glory, a lot of people know about the famous 54th, but there were so many volunteers that they had to create a sister regiment. That's the 55th. The second thing is the rest of the images, there's I think 29 in all, and all the others are white officers. So this is the only image of a Black soldier among all those white officers. So that makes it interesting because it's both mysterious and inspiring at the same time. So, I mean, I look at the image and I think of the history of that regiment, that about a third of that regiment were former slaves and 2/3 were free Black men. A lot of them came from Pennsylvania and Ohio. And so we don't know, is this man a former slave or was he a free man? Where did he come from? Was he a Massachusetts native or was he from Pennsylvania or Ohio? I look at the image and this man is older than a lot of the images I've seen. That's interesting too. So was this image taken during the war or afterwards? We don't know. And we do know, when I look at it, there are also some things we can know. He's wearing his great coat and his kepi, so he's in uniform. And a lot of the images I've seen, we have others at the Massachusetts Historical Society that show the men holding their muskets or their swords. But he's not doing that. Instead, he's seated and he's resting his arm on this table. It's a beautiful table. And beside his arm is a book. And I don't think I've ever seen an image like that. And I think that's really interesting because it suggests to me that that's something he wanted everyone to associate with him. He's a soldier of the Union Army. He's a citizen soldier. I think there's just so much that comes out of a simple image. So yeah, that's why I just find it inspiring. I think it's a wonderful image.